The Dominican Republic Spanish, República Dominicana is a country in the eastern part of the island of Hispaniola in the Caribbean Sea. Its capital is Santo Domingo. The official language of this country is Spanish and its currency is the peso. The Dominican Republic, with about 11 million people and an area of 48,445 square kilometers, is the second largest country in the Caribbean in terms of population and area, after Cuba. 1 million people of the Dominican Republic live in the country's capital. From the 7th century AD, the inhabitants of the current area of the Dominican Republic were Taínos. Christopher Columbus reached the Dominican coast in 1492 and this place became the first permanent European settlement in America. This settlement is Santo Domingo, the current capital of the country, which was also the first capital of Spain in the new continent. After 3 centuries of Spanish rule, during which time Haiti was also in charge, the country became independent in 1821. The Atlantic Ocean from the north, Haiti from the west, the Caribbean Sea from the south, and the Mona Passage from the east surround this country. Dominican Republic is the eastern part of the island of Hispaniola and the western part is the country of Haiti. The gross domestic product in this country is $4.85 billion. 3,986,000 people make up its workforce. The unemployment rate in this country is 15.5%. 42.2% of the population of this country live below the poverty line. In 2007, the inflation rate in the Dominican Republic was 5.8%. The export products of this country include nickel, iron, sugar, gold, silver, coffee, cocoa, tobacco, meat and consumer goods, which are exported to America, 72.7%, England, 3.2%, and Belgium, 2.4%. Be issued. The imported products of this country include food, oil, cotton, chemicals and pharmaceuticals, which are imported from the United States, 46.9%, Venezuela, 8.4%, Colombia, 6.3%, and Mexico, 5.7%, will be in 2013. This country was the 10th producer of cocoa in the world. Etiquette in the Dominican Republic is very strange in that it includes a series of extensive rules and trifles. For example, women should kiss each other's cheeks twice when greeting each other. Kissing someone on the cheeks means that they can wish them happiness, but if someone forgets to do this or does it once, it is extremely disrespectful and it becomes troublesome. In this country, people like order and politeness very much. They all try to get along and check the economic situation. People always like to create the best cultural atmosphere together, and group reading is a definite cultural principle. People in this country hate gender discrimination and the same rules apply to men and women. Cultural customs in the Dominican Republic indicate that the importance of family circumstances is anticipated. The academic culture in this country is very high. Women like to study, they try to study in addition to housework and work, although the culture of life in this country is dependent on specific periods, and some try to evaluate the culture of life in the Dominican Republic as a routine. In the culture of life, certain customs are seen. For example, children should greet their adults first and hug them. Zona Colonial in Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo's Zona Colonial is a historical neighborhood in the city of Santo Domingo, the capital of the Dominican Republic, and is one of the oldest European colonies in the modern world, which has been declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO and is located on the west side of the Ozama River. This area is a romantic place as a tourist destination with its colorful buildings and beautiful mansions and cobbled streets. Among the several tourist attractions of this neighborhood, we can mention these attractions: Calle Las Damas, the oldest paved street in the modern world dating back to 1502, the 16th century cathedral, the 19th century bronze statue of Christopher Columbus and the famous Herman Cortés house. You can immerse yourself in history by visiting these places and drink coffee in the nearby cafes or buy handicrafts from the shops.